we will begin with some opening thoughts from head coach. Rand?
We're excited. You know, it's a proud moment for Quinnipiac University hockey program, and just real proud of my guys tonight. I don't think it was our best game of the year. I don't think we played perfect, but we battled and found a way to score some goals and got that nice lead early. Again, we had some struggles defensively, but I thought Hartzell was great again. I thought he was the best player on the ice tonight, and I thought we did a nice job in front of him. We probably could have cleaned up a few things, but you saw why Eric Hartzell's in the Hobie Baker hat trick right now. But so again, just real proud of my guys. They competed hard, they battled hard. It's a great group of guys, and it's been a great ride. And we got to get one more.
Questions for the players? Okay, right here.
Ryan Farrell, Quinnipiac Bobcats Sports Network. Jordan, just talk about the first couple of minutes there. You almost seemed possessed with those first couple of shifts.
Yeah, I mean, we had the overtime there in the game before, and obviously it's kind of expected that it could be a little bit of a letdown. So I just want to come out there and just get right to my game, be strong on the walls and strong around the net, and kind of just set the pace to get myself in the game and get my teammates in the game too.
Okay, further questions to back there, please.
Matt Popchak, KDK Radio. As big as it was to get the early 2-0 lead, was there an even greater feeling of being in control when you killed off the penalty and then you go up 3-0 right after?
Zach?
Yeah, I mean, that was a huge break for us. Sways the momentum back on our side from theirs after that kill, and scoring the goals, just adds a little more momentum to the game. And 3-0 in the first period is a pretty good lead and gave us a lot to work with.
Further questions for the players? Okay, Andy.
Andy Merritt from the New England Hockey Journal. Jordan, coming back to your plays, the first goal is a wraparound. The second goal is another wraparound where you just lose the puck. Is that one of those things where you see that play is there? Did you kind of get a sense that this is something we might be able to go to the well for a couple of times?
Yeah, for sure. I felt like I had some good jump in the beginning, and a lot of guys won battles. I mean, for the first goal, Goody won a battle, which allowed me to get the puck, and I jammed it. And the second goal is the same. I got in there, and Art won a battle and allowed me to put the puck on net, and he cashed in on the goal. So, I mean, it was there. Guys are winning battles.
In the back.
Rick Houston, NCAA.com. Guys, you are one game away from a national hockey championship. What do you do from now until then to keep from getting nervous about that game?
Jeremy.
I think we're just going to keep doing what we've been doing. I'm sure the coaching staff will do a good job of preparing us for Saturday. And I think if we play the way that we'd like to, that'll definitely benefit us. And I know everyone will be excited, and I think we just want to use those nerves towards the game.
Is that good? Zach? Okay, Zach?
What was the question again?
What are you going to do to keep from being nervous?
Well, we just got to focus on the game. I mean, we're going to be nervous. It's the largest crowds we've ever played in front of, and we just got to use that excitement as a little extra in our step, and hopefully it helps us in the game.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a great opportunity. It's a blessing to have this opportunity, but in reality, it's the same game we've played since we were 6 or 7 years old. So, I mean, we keep that in mind. I think the nerves will go away.
Jen Menendez, the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. Jordan, how would you describe your rivalry with Yale? And obviously you get to play them now. And how would you describe how that's gone this year and then in previous years?
I mean, this is my first year in the rivalry, and it's awesome. It's something that the school really rallies around. It's usually our biggest game all year. They're a really good team, and I think we play a really entertaining game when we play them because we're so close. So it's definitely really exciting to play them anytime.
Julie Robenheimer, Hockey Buzz. Guys, can you just talk a little bit about the support you're getting from your students, both here and on campus?
Zach?
Well, I mean, you can see the stands tonight was fully yellow, which is awesome to see. I mean, the buzz on campus the last few weeks has been incredible. I mean, you walk around and Everyone wants to talk to you. Everyone's saying congratulations. Teachers are talking about it in class. It's been real incredible in our school. It's huge over the past years where we didn't do as well, and people have really rallied behind us this year.
Jeremy.
Yeah, I think it's great. Our fan base has just been amazing on the run that we've been on this year, and I know they're very excited for us to get to this point, and we want to win them one more game.
Jordan?
Yeah, just kind of repeating what they said. It's really exciting. It's something that kind of rallies the student body together. I mean, obviously it's exciting for us, but it's exciting for the teachers, the students, the administration, everyone who's a part of Quinnipiac University. It's definitely exciting for the whole Quinnipiac family.
Further questions for the players? Okay, right here in front, Sam.
Sam Werner, Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. Guys, any sense of pride heading into Saturday, an all ECAC championship game? Your league maybe might get disrespected sometimes, but one of you guys are going to take home the trophy.
Jordan.
To be honest with you, I'm not really looking at it as an ECAC thing. I mean, for Saturday night, I mean, where it's going to be Quinnipiac versus Yale, and we hope to end up on top. I think we're just kind of trying to stay focused on the game itself, to not really get wrapped up on everything else that can surround the game and what it means for the league. So.
Jeremy.
Yeah, I think it makes for definitely a good story, teams being so close in proximity. But like Jordan said, once it comes to game time, I don't think it really matters what league you're in or anything like that. It's just two teams going at it, and we look forward to it.
Zach, you want to jump in on that?
I mean, I just think it's good for the league, but when it comes down to it, it's just two teams, and we want to win.
All right, anything else for the players? Okay, guys, we'll let you go. Thanks very much. Congratulations. And we'll continue on with your questions for Rand and right here. Bob?
Yeah, Rand, Bob Snow, NHL.com. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Maybe picking up the segue from those last comments about the ECAC, all the ECAC. It's been quite a while, and there must be some level of, if you will, excitement about the fact that this league that maybe isn't looked upon as the WCHA Hockey East or even CCHA has been, is now in the final two teams.
Yeah, I think it's phenomenal for our league. I think the ECAC was one of the best, if not the best league in the country this year. Top to bottom, we're as good as anyone. I think sometimes a couple of the bigger teams will have just say Thomas Vanek of the world. Obviously he's gone, but those type of players, and we might not get as many as those kids, but we have great players in our league, top to bottom. We have great student athletes, great character. We play hard. You saw that tonight. You saw Yale do that tonight, and I think it's a credit to our league. Our league was awesome all year. You look at us, why we were number one in the pairwise. It's our success and our league success. We not only were one in the pairwise, no one was even a close second. I think we could have lost 4 more in a row at the end. We would have won it, and that's for us, for any team to make the NCAAs, you need to win and you need your league to win, and I think we did that all year long and top to bottom. And I said it. I don't remember the interview earlier in the year, but it was one of the XM radio interviews I did, and I said, the worst team in our league can beat the number one team in the country, and I didn't even know who the worst team was at that time. At that point, I think St. Lawrence was struggling. They were tied for last, and they had just beaten, one of the top teams in the country or something. So it's always, again, top to bottom. We're a great league, and I think you're seeing that this year. And now we're Union did a great job last year, and we've got some good teams.
Jim.
Thank you, Rand. Jim Conley, U.S.
Hey,
College
Jim.
Hockey. It's good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Could you talk about how opportunistic your team was offensively tonight, cashing in, especially in that first period? It seemed every time you had a great day, it seemed to go in the net.
I thought we were very opportunistic. As I said earlier, I'm very proud of my team, and I actually I thought it was great when the first game went to overtime. We had prepared for it. We had talked about it during the week. I thought we used it to our advantage. We talked as soon as the game went into overtime. I told the guys, again, I probably told them 4 times this week, but we talked about it. The first thing I talked to them in our pregame speech was this game could go to overtime. And I think it was, I guess it was 6-10, so I don't know where the game would have been at that point, and that we need to be prepared for that. We're a veteran team. We have great character. We handle adversity well, and we need to jump St. Cloud. And we don't know how they're going to handle it. And I'm not saying it was the whole pivotal moment of the game, but I thought it was an advantage for us, just that we had been prepared for it. And certainly anytime you can jump out to a 1 or 2 or 3-0 lead, it's a big advantage.
Okay, right here.
Evan Frondor from WYBC Yale Radio, and this will be the 4th time facing Yale this year. And how much does it help to be familiar with your opponent on Saturday?
There's 2 ways to look at it. You're like, we're 3-0 against Yale, and some people might say, well, that's great for Quinnipiac, and I'll be like, hey, it's really tough to beat somebody 4 times in a row. I'm not going to waver either way. I mean, the one thing I've seen from Yale, I watched both their games, Minnesota, North Dakota, and now I saw the game tonight. Like, this is a different team than when we beat them in Atlantic City, and they've got some new jam. They're really competing hard. They're doing some different things. They got some players that are at a different level than they were just 3 or 4 weeks ago. And really, that 3-0 win in Atlantic City for us, we had nothing to play for. I mean, literally nothing. And we tried to motivate our guys, and we weren't very good. And Hartzell stole the game for us. He was just an absolute stud. I think we won 3-0. We got a couple goals that were a little iffy. We probably shouldn't have won that game. And I think it's you can throw the 3-0 out the window. It's going to be a battle. They got some great players. We got some great players, and we definitely played 2 different type styles of game. And we'll have to go to war on Saturday.
In the back.
Coach Rick Houston, NCAA.com. Same question basically that I asked the players. What do you do to keep them from getting overly jazzed about the final?
We just, again, I keep talking about the character in that locker room. It is an awesome group of young men. Just A+ across the board, on the ice, off the ice, and we need to use that to our advantage. We've done it all year long. Dealing with adversity, we're resilient. We might not have the most talent in the country, but I think we are the best team, and now we need to go and prove it. And we'll be nervous on Saturday, but so will Yale. And we talked about that this week with my team. It's okay to be nervous. We need to do little things well, pay attention to details. I think you see so many times in the Frozen Four, players that forget assignments, miss face-off coverage, things that they don't do all year long because they get nervous in the big stage. And we just got to stay the course. We do have these lengthy TV timeouts. It's really a different game than the regular season. These are 2 minutes, 2:15s. I mean, they're long, so you can recoach your guys on the bench and go through some things that you need to do. I think for us, we will be nervous. Yale will be nervous. You can't avoid it. I think we just have to attack it head on, and that's what we've done all year with adversity.
Okay, right here, Andy.
Randy, Andy Merritt from the New England Hockey Journal. This is the 3rd or 4th time in the last couple of weeks, and I'm sure it's happened a few times this season when you guys have scored in bunches. What is it about this group that they not only score that first one, but then they roll with it and they keep coming with it the way they have, tonight and Union and before
Right.
that?
Well, that's our plan every game. we want to score in bunches, but it doesn't always work out. I thought we finished well tonight. I thought we had an excellent game plan. I thought my assistants did a really good job in helping me and helping us prepare to play St. Cloud. I think they're an excellent hockey team. Coach Motzko does a great job with them, and they were really good tonight. Their power play was awesome. We have the best penalty kill in the country, and I thought our penalty kill stunk tonight. I thought they ate us apart. So we'll have to go back to the drawing board. There were some things that we really struggled with. We hadn't seen a power play the way they ran it tonight. Plus, we have the NHL lines. I don't know if everybody knows that, but that's an extra 4 feet in the offensive zone, which is different. This is the 3rd game in a row we've dealt with that. We haven't dealt with that all season. So there's different trigger points, and we want to jump, and we had covered it, but we weren't as fluid with it. And I give a lot of credit to St. Cloud. They were really good, really patient. And we need to do a better job of the killing and shot blocking.
In the back here.
Joe Gladishevsky, ESPN.com. Rand, a lot of people talk about Eric, and deservedly so, but your defense does a nice job in front of him, especially within 15 feet or so of the crease.
Right.
Can you talk about their experience and what makes them effective?
Yeah, I think as I've said all year, Hartzell's our best player. There's no question. But we play well in front of them. We compete, we battle, and he, it's a give and take between the two. But our D-corps has been really good all year. I don't know if there's any real superstar there. I mean, we had Zach Davies next to me here. Zach was the defensive defenseman of the year in our league, and he's been awesome. Especially, he's been awesome all year. But the last 2 months, he's been one of the best players in the country. He's really stepped up his game, and he's going to have a great pro career. But I think that D-corps, I mean, they all play, they all do different things. But we got 4 senior defensemen, and you cannot substitute for game experience. And they've been through a lot. They've been through a lot of ups and downs in their 4 years, and they don't panic when they get in situations of adversity.
Take a couple more. Okay, back here.
Hey, Coach. Matt Popchuk, KDK Radio. Congratulations.
Thank you.
In general, your thoughts on 2 of your NHL prospects, Jordan and Kellen, coming into an NHL venue and coming up big for you here tonight?
Yeah, I thought Jordan was awesome tonight. He was moving his feet. He was competing. He was big and strong, and he was really good. Kellen was great. We had a lot of our kids. We got Pekka was very good. Langlois was excellent. So I think we've got more than just those 2 pro prospects. I think we've got 7 or 8 kids on our team that have a real chance to play in the NHL one day. Again, you have to kind of see how it all shakes out, but it's been a fun year with that. We almost I say it all the time. It was almost like a Hartzell van that just follows around with all these NHL scouts. They just travel from rink to rink. But no, those guys played great. I mean, Jordan was really good tonight. That's probably the best game he's played all year.
Last one right here.
Yeah, NATO and U.S. college hockey. St. Cloud, you mentioned Jordan, but St. Cloud really pointing to his play in the early going is kind of key to the game. So just again, how big was he for you tonight?
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
St. Cloud really pointed to Jordan's play in the early going, and just how big was that for you guys tonight?
Yeah, he was dominant, even outside the goals and stuff. He was rolling, and I think not only, we talk a lot about as a team is not only when you're going to have a big shift, is it important for that actual shift, but it gets our bench going. Our guys are real close, they're real tight. And he had a couple shifts, and it just you got Pekka and the Twins on the bench. Now they're licking their chops because they want to go do that. And Langlois is ready to go, and that's something that we've done all year long, where one line will have a great shift, and it just energizes the next couple lines, and it's fun to watch. But I thought Jordan was a pivotal player in tonight's game. And then just before we wrap up, because I know we're going to end this, but just so you know, in the back of the room we do have our president here, John Leahy's here. Who's really the architect of everything, and I have everything to thank for him for building me that nice arena and getting us rolling. And obviously we got Jack McDonald, our athletic director, also in the room. If you guys want to talk to them.
The national championship game, 7:05 Saturday night, Quinnipiac and Yale. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.